Hi everybody, this is Sir Pierre, back another day with another video. Another video about the same pair of shoes, which are these. I did this wrong. I put them on the table after height, because that was the most important to me to recognize the 85 cut or not. Let me see if I got this straight. All right, so the funny thing is that I posted a picture or video where I've been wearing Air Jordan 1 Bred since last Tuesday, so that's 10 pairs, a new pair every day. And people have asked me what's the difference between them and if I can see the difference between them, and I've said, yeah, sure, I know exactly the difference between them. But now when I have them like this on the table, I'm sort of unsure, but now I know. So the highest one that I would call the 85 cut are the patent Breds. Then we have the 2016. Then we have the custom by BoringStudio or developer BoringStudio, 2013, 2025, and mids. So the 2025 rear is just slightly higher than mids. And last night I did a video saying that there is no need for me at all to do this comparison, because back in 1985, Nike had at least 5 factories that did 5 different pairs of Air Jordan 1s with 5 different looks. So Nike could take the toe box from factory 1, the side from factory 3, the heel from factory 5, and still call it OG. They can do whatever they want and call it OG. But what I was most interested in, which many of you have commented that you want to see, is the comparison with the developer Boring or BoringStudio, developed by BoringStudio. And I thought that what's the use for that, because they don't sell the shoes anymore, they are fakes, yada yada yada. I don't care. But since so many of you have commented that you want to see that comparison, that is what I'm going to focus on. And I have a couple of videos about the developer by BoringStudio, and my first impression was that I was disappointed, because I am used to the retro look from Nike. I have very little experience of a pair of 1985, and the experience I have are of much smaller sizes than my own size. So I go after the retros. That is what's right to me. That is what Nike have learned me is the right look of an Air Jordan 1. But the more I learned and the more I used it, I like the developer Boring more. They are really nice, actually. And I started with answering you with the difference between them. And I said right away that the main difference between the 2025 Air Jordan 1 Bred band and the developer BoringStudio is that the leather on the developer BoringStudio are way softer. They smell like leather, they feel like leather, are comfortable like leather. They are much more comfortable. But the 2025 pairs are supposed to be like this after you break them in. We'll have to see. So that is the main difference, that they are the leather is much stiffer and harder and probably thicker on the Nike 2025. And if we go, I don't have all of them, but this is what I've used the last couple of 10 days. I like the 2013 just because of the pleather. They last a lot longer, they can take a lot of beating, and that is what's positive with the 2025, that they will be my new beaters. And usually we have that kind of pleather, plastic leather, on the mids. So I don't hate on the mids, not at all. And as you can see, the height is minimal. I know some people that don't want to buy mids because they say that, oh, it looks so silly when the jeans go over the shoes or something like that. People, we are talking about millimeters. So don't hate on the mids, especially not when they are with good quality. And I said in my main video that I would like the Air Jordan 1 Breds and the Chicagos to always be available in stores, just like the Nike Air Force 1 all white and all black. And yeah, so maybe you don't want to give us the highs and the 85 cut. At least have some kind of Bred mids always available. I want all the kids to have these. I want everybody to have something like this. So at least give us that. The 2016 pair, the glitter pair, are absolutely nice. I was going to say that they give us the luxury feeling and we have the glitter, but the glitter isn't supposed to be there. But just because of the tumbled leather all over the shoe, and they are soft and they are nice, they give us that luxury feeling. So when I dress up and I wear a pair of Breds, that's the shoes that I wear then. Yeah, better like that. So that is my dress up Breds. The patent Breds that was supposed to be my dress up shoes, that I've been planning of wearing on a gala 2 years in a row, I wore them for the first time now out in the rain. So just wear your shoes, that's it. But as you all have commented, you want to know the difference between the available BoringStudio, the fake ones, and the 25. And clearly, I hope you can see that. I don't think you can see that actually. The main difference from all of the other years was the thing that I complained about with the developer Boring, the wide toe box. But the 2025 have the wide toe box. So that is OG 85. We are used to the look of the smaller toe box or higher toe box. Let me put the other ones away actually so I don't confuse them. So that part and the part that the toe box are slimmer down instead of the square look or upper look. Yeah. I prefer this square look, that it looks like you have more room for your big toes, or your toes and your big toe. So I actually prefer the square look, but the right look is the sloped toe box. And both the fake ones and the 2025 have that. And what I've noticed during the couple of ones that I have, yeah, and something that I don't like, I'm still hoping for Air Jordan 1 Bred band, whatever, with the Air Jordan text instead, like in the PR pics from 1984, like we get it on the black toes now. Because I don't like the Wings logo. And the Wings logo have been getting bigger and bigger for every year, I think. So let me put them on the side to show you the Wings logo. I hope you can see that. So back again, focus on the fake and the 2025. But as you can see, the Wings logo different are quite a lot, according to me at least, from year to year. But On the 2025 and the fake ones, I would say that the fake ones have the bigger Wings logo. Yeah, they do. And the look of it seem a bit different as well. The main difference that you can clearly see, I'm gonna change the lighting actually because I have the warm lighting on. This is the natural light. Is that the fake ones developed by BoringStudio are more pale in the red. And this is not the ones that are supposed to have the fake patina. These are supposed to look new, like in 1985. And the 2025 pairs from Nike are more clear red. And the picture I posted, that was the main thing that I saw the difference on. Yeah, I know they're different leather and so, but I think the red are different on every year. So to the 2025 pairs red, the most similar one is 2013. And I don't know if that's because of the stiff leather, if it's harder to have dark or bright red on soft leather, because here we have the soft leather 2016, soft leather on the fake ones, and they are more pale in the red. The stiffer leather, the darker the red. Same with the mids, and of course patent leather are the brightest red. And the soles, the main difference on a sole on a 2025 pair is that it goes like that. If you can see that. I have never seen that before on any Air Jordan. I like the wider sole, the wider base. The fake ones are not as wide as let's say the 2016, but they are not slimming in like the 2025. I really hate to touch sneakers that I've used, or touch the bottom of, and have them on my kitchen table as well. But I do this for you. And then the main thing on the 2025 that Nike brags about is that the swoosh is bigger, and with the canvas, not leather, something else. And on the fake ones, we have leather on the swoosh. And I'm pretty sure that I mentioned in the unboxing video of these that I did not like the bigger swoosh. But that is the correct. So I think I would say on these two that the swoosh are the same size. And this one had a very small swoosh. This one as well. But so now you see the difference, the thickness and the length and yeah, the size of the swoosh. Here's a good comparison. So they are similar as well. The tongue, something that I did not like about the fake ones, are way too thin on the fake ones. I don't like that. Ever since SB Dunks, I've seen a thick tongue, like something that makes the shoe more comfortable. And I like the stiff tongue on the Air Jordan 1s. Here we have the stiffest one on the mids that stays up when I force my foot in. I hate it on low top shoes when the tongue goes all the way in under the shoes and I can't get it up again. So the fake ones have that thin tongue and I don't like that. The 2025 have a little bit thicker, Same with 2016. 2013 is thin, patent is thin, and mids are very thin but stiff. And then we have the stiffness of the shoe, and they're all soft on top, of course not the patent one, but the 2025s are the stiffest one up here, and the fake ones are not as stiff either. But that is something that makes them comfortable. That is the softness of the leather. The strengthening part are down here, and that part should never be soft. I should have put my beaters here as well, because my beaters are really torn up, broken in, but the bottom part, this part, are still stiff. And that is something that I've seen on fake ones, that they don't have that stiffened part, strengthened part down here. So if you push your foot down on a fake one, they go down all the way. The fake ones here, yeah, they are hardened. They have a stiffer bottom, so that's good. Laces are different, but that doesn't care. And I remember now, as I said, I've used them all. I remember when I did the unboxing of these that the red on the sole was a bit darker and pale. So that is also something. And once again, I don't have any 85, so I can't compare with them. The speckles on the sole are supposed to be way clearer on the 2025, which they are, like the 85s. And I have never thought of that before, but now when I see it, I see that both the fake ones and the 2025 have that speckled surface on the sole, so that is correct on them both. And I do see now that the thing that I don't like with the sole going in, we do have that a little bit on the fake ones. You can see that here. We don't have that at all on these, for example. So these are still quite correct according to the 2025s. And then we go after height, and they are more or less the same. Yeah, more or less. Slightly higher on the fake ones, and that is the main thing that I've seen before as the 85 cut, and that is something that I've learned now from these 5 factories that they were produced in 1985. Only 2 of the factories had that high cut. So the high cut that Nike themselves have learned us is the correct 85 look. That's like 25% of the sneakers. So they have teach us wrong all these years. And developer Boring, or BoringStudio, developed by BoringStudio, they are getting better and better actually. They don't sell shoes anymore, it seems like that. People ask me daily on Instagram about the number, and I give them their mail and WhatsApp number. I have no idea if they still sell shoes, I don't know. But I do like them. And with taxes, etc., so I paid quite a lot for them. But I think the price on the site were like $160. And here we have $250. But the look of them, because that these are so pale, I would prefer the 2025s. And if we look at the tongue, the stamp on the tongue looks a bit different. and the text, we don't care. The production text. What I like about my 2025 is that it says 24th in 9. It doesn't say that, but in Sweden that would be 24th of September, and that is my birthday. But they are produced 12th of September 2024. But as I see it, 24th September, so I like that. And the text on the 2016 are way bigger. On the 2013 we don't have that. And on the pattern one it says family for some reason, I don't know. But I think that is all I can say about the shoes. As you can see, there is clearly a difference, and that is mainly because of the color of the red. But for me, as I said in the text, the main difference is the softness of the leather. The 2025 are way stiffer, but they're supposed to be like that. They are performance shoes. They're supposed to have durable leather. They're supposed to last the whole season, every day practicing and playing football, basketball, yada yada yada. The fake ones are just really good. So the fake ones I would say are like the 2016 with the tumbled leather, and the 2025 pairs from Nike I would say is like the 2013 from Nike. When it comes to the leather, the feeling of the leather. But I think that is the answer to your questions. You only asked me to compare them with the developer Boring. And I think I've done that now. What I think is the most correct, the thing that I did not like in the beginning, is the toe box. When I did the unboxing of the fake ones, I thought the toe box looks really weird and fake, and clearly fake. If I saw them of a distance, I would say those Air Jordan ones are fake. But that is the correct look, as Nike has proven us now. So for $100 extra, we get stiffer leather and brighter red. That's it. The insole is way better on the fake ones, softer, better, but the insole on the 2025s are supposed to be like this. So they are correct, just not comfortable. So if you could buy any of them in the store, of course I would say buy the one from developer Boring, because they are softer and more comfortable. Yeah. And to pay $100 more for something stiffer and harder that would last longer, then I would say, and that is why I recommend mids to teenagers, to kids, because they last, because of the pleather, because of the stiff leather. These are actually kind of good. These are good. These are really good, actually. I should have some mids with the stiff leather. But what I was going to say, the main reason why I recommend mids is because they are cheaper, more or less half the price of the high ones in Sweden, and they last a lot longer because the pleather takes a lot of beating and are more durable. The soft leather, like on a 2016, they don't take rain as good. They will show usage a lot faster and easier. So that is nice, that is comfortable, but not as durable. Is that it? If you have any questions, just ask me, I will answer. I would like longer laces on the 2025s because I want to use all the holes. and on the fake ones, the size of the length of the straps were right. So smaller wings logo, I like. This is too big. Softer, paler in red. Yeah, if you ask me, I don't know what else to check, I don't know what else to say. Ask me if you have any questions, I will answer. Probably not do another video, but I will answer via text. Thanks for watching, and thank you for asking me questions, so I know what you want to see. Crazy that I have all of these Air Jordan 1s from Nike, and I'm comparing the most expensive Air Jordan 1 Breds with a pair of fakes that I almost like the best of them. No, I'm gonna quit now.